Take 3 of the FrankenHam sandwich. Cam was told every day to not keep food in his room, especially stuff that should be thrown away. But many times his parents would find food and crackers and crumbs covered in slime. One night his father warned, after eyeballing the disgusting amount of garbage that he would feel ashamed to have. He saw a lone sandwich, never eaten, but clearly too old to consume. "You know, you're playing a dangerous game with ham." They laughed and went on with their lives, as things in Cam's room continued to grow and began to thrive. Cam would soon have an odd new surprise, for last week's ham sandwich was now alive! "Hang on! I forgot my backpack in my room!" Cam shouted as he rushed back into the house, up the stairs, and burst through the door to his bedroom. As soon as he did, he heard a scream. The scream was loud, but small, as if a small child with a deep voice yelled it. "Ah!" Cam stopped, startled by the sound that should not be coming from his room. He began to scan his room to investigate the sound and what would be making it. Passing it off as his imagination, he shook his head and reached for his backpack, and then turned to leave when he heard the voice again say, "Excuse me!" Cam stopped and looked around again. "Down here, kid!" Cam looked down and saw something that made him think he was either dreaming or that he should really stop eating so much sugar for breakfast. There, on his floor, amongst all the wrappers and papers and socks and shirts, was a sandwich. A sandwich from 2 weeks ago. He had forgotten all about it. The sandwich was now talking to him. Are you talking to me?" Cam said, pointing at himself. "Yeah, I'm talking to you. Why? You got another sandwich lying around here somewhere that I can stimulate my brain?" Cam waited and said, "No, you're a sandwich. You shouldn't be talking at all. And also, sarcastic." "Ooh," said the sandwich. "Well, excuse me. Are you the expert, right? I mean, your room was the perfect environment for me to happen. I'm actually surprised this hasn't happened before. Or has it?" The sandwich just stares at Cam. "No," Cam says. "I have to go. I'm going to be late for school." "Take me with you," the sandwich pleaded. "What? Why?" Cam asked. "Because it's boring in here, and honestly, it smells." The sandwich was going on and on and on. Cam made a quick, rash decision and grabbed the sandwich to cram it in his bag. "Ow! Be careful," said the sandwich. "I'm fragile, you know." "Gosh, sorry." Cam apologized. "Now shut up." Cam rushes and gets in the car. Not even 1 full minute into the ride, Cam hears, "Psst, psst." "Oh my God, what?" Cam whispered back loudly. Cam's dad chimes in. "Everything okay back there, son? Did you see something?" Yeah, sorry, just thinking out loud, Dad." "Just ignore me." "Oh my God, what do you want?" Cam asked the sandwich. "Put me in the jacket pocket, kid." "No way," Cam said. "People will hear you and you smell." "Look, kid, my whole life I wanted to see the world. Learn about new things. Please, please, kid, I'm begging you." The sandwich tried to form tears, but it wasn't happening. "Your whole life? How long have you been in my room?" Cam asked. "And how do you have eyes and a mouth and arms, let alone hopes and dreams? And do I detect an accent?" Cam questioned the sandwich. "I'm a Boston ham." They nodded in understanding. Look, kid, I don't know how this all came about, but it did, and it looks like we're stuck with each other." "Speak for yourself," Cam starts. "I can, just as easily, toss you right out the window and be done with you right now." Cam starts to roll down his window very slowly, looking at the sandwich as the sandwich looks right back, neither saying a word. Cam glanced at the sandwich, then at his dad, making sure his dad really wasn't paying attention to what he was doing, and again glanced at the sandwich, then back at his dad. The sandwich, suddenly suspicious, squinted at Cam and knew exactly what was going on. One more quick glance at his dad, then at the sandwich, then a sudden "Ah!" The sandwich let out a blood-curdling scream. Cam's dad swerved and looked into the rear-view mirror, confused. Sorry, Dad. Poked my finger on a pencil, Cam explained, again squinting at the intelligent sandwich that was now leering back at him. He heard the whispering laugh from the sandwich. Thought you could just toss me out the window, eh? Forget about it. Now put me in your pocket. No, Cam whispered back at him. Dude, kid, do you think I'll be quiet in your locker? I'll be screaming Yankadoodle Dandy the whole time, screamed the sandwich. Fine, just be quiet, Cam stated as they approached the school. Cam mentally contemplated what was happening and decided that maybe he could pass this thing off as an experiment he created on purpose. But he wouldn't be able to know until the second hour of science. For now, all he had to do was get through English with this thing in his pocket. After that, everything would be just fine. English class was always annoying and seemed to last forever. This was because he sat by two girls, Jasmine and Candy, and all they did was talk about their hair, their clothes, their crushes, their lists of things and people they hated. They talked nonstop, every class. They talked about these things so much he could have written a book about any of the one things they chose. How the teacher never heard any of this was beyond him. Franken Sandwich overheard these girls for a total of about 5 minutes and was having none of it. All of a sudden, "Hey, shut up! People in here are trying to learn. So you like a boy named Jackson?" Jackson sat on the other side of the room, turned around. The sandwich then faced the red-faced boy. "Hey, you like this girl over here?" Jackson shrugged his shoulders and hesitantly said, I guess. "There," said the frustrated sandwich. "Mystery solved. Now, will you girls please be quiet? I'm trying to learn over here." Cam sat there as everyone stared at him. Jasmine's mouth hung open in embarrassment as her face crimson red. "Sorry, everyone," Cam said. "This was all just a joke. Just ignore me." Cam waited in agony for the bell to ring, but sat and waited for everyone else to leave. As he did, a burst of laughter came from his pocket. "Wow, that was hilarious," said the sandwich. No, it wasn't. You could have gotten my ass kicked," Cam warned. "Look, if I did you a favor. Those girls will never jab on about this ridiculous trap again, and now everyone is going to be talking about this all day long. Whew!" the sandwich said proudly. Cam grabbed his stuff and headed for science class. "Yeah, who's going to be laughing when the science teacher gets his mitts on you?" Cam said, threatening the sandwich. "You wouldn't dare, you little punk." "Oh, I would," screamed Cam. Just then the sandwich leaped from his pocket, yielding a teeny tiny little blade, and pointed at Cam. "What the hell are you going to do with that? Pierce my ears?" Cam laughed. "Watch this, smartass!" The sandwich then leaped at Cam right onto his face, sending Cam into a frenzy as he wailed in an attempt to free his face from the clutches of this crazy science experiment gone wrong that he never knew he had created. Then suddenly, until Cam lost his footing. They struggled until Cam lost his footing and fell onto the floor, hitting his head on the desk on his way down. Moaning in pain, he turned to see the sandwich slowly walking up his body with a crazed look he had only seen in movies. "Cam," he felt shaking on his shoulder as he heard his name. "Cam, hey buddy." He opened his eyes, continued in his groggy state. "Cam, did you fall asleep? Dinner is almost ready, buddy, and you need to clean this room up before bed, okay?" He sat up immediately, very graceful for the realization it was all a dream. Yeah, Mom, I'm going to clean my room right now."